All right. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Welcome back to another NYC Pump Gym vlog. So we're doing another location. So this Temple Fitness Gym is in Astor Place. Okay, the vibes here feel like you're going in a bar, like a nightclub. Very dark, very moody. Okay, so we have to turn the flash on. So I haven't done these hammer strength incline press. Oh my god, it's one of the coolest machines. All right, you feel the pump a lot. Okay, your upper chest is going to get destroyed. Okay, plate loaded chest here, two good sets, nice pause at the top, and you're fighting for your life here. And it's safe since you are doing the machines. Okay, so I highly advocate for machines. Um, especially as you get older and you want to be safe, okay? If you work out alone, you don't have a spotter, why would you risk killing yourself on a barbell if you got the machines? So next, hammer strength shoulder press. All right, I love it, I love it, I love it. Doing some double plated 45s here, and then we jump the weight. All right. So the flash is quite, it's doing its job. It's carrying the whole video so far. So working on my weak points, okay. I feel like my chest is getting good as you see through the shirt. My traps, my shoulders are popping through. All right, very excited. And I hope you guys are making progress. All right, if you are, write down what routine you're using in the comment section below. And yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below. I got you. So after we do the shoulder press, standard pec deck fly, okay. I kind of messed up here in the first clip. I didn't put the pin that far back. I thought I did, but of course, every machine is not created equal. So here, definitely you will see the stretch. The stretch is important, of course, with the weight that you can control and making sure that your arms are straight as possible. Okay. You're working your chest, not your biceps or forearms. Okay. So making sure that they are as straight as possible. You're going to fit it on your chest. All right. This is very fun, very cool. And then this machine, 10 out of 10. So the resistance is quite tricky. So with 80 pounds was heavy enough for me. I feel like it works my entire back. I know it's a pronated grip, standard slanted grip, pull down, but oh man, this is a nice challenge here, and I feel the pump already. All right, I'm not doing that many reps here, 4 to 6 here, trying to go for 7, but oh my goodness, then just dropping the weight. And with this machine, you get the perfect range of motion. I wish my gym had this, but this kind of takes a lot of space. However, we were lucky that it was free. All right, as you see on the little design there, works your traps, your entire back, okay, your lats, your biceps, posterior deltoids, and you do feel it, okay? You're gonna feel it. If you're lucky enough to have this in your gym, please use it. Do me the favor, just using it. And then we're doing the standard low rows. Haven't done low rows in a while because we've usually just been doing some reverse grip lat pull downs. With these reverse grip low rows, you feel it on your entire back, but more emphasis on the lower back. And even with 80 pounds, it feels quite heavy. So, just doing these machines are great. We're experimenting all around New York City. So each gym vlog is going to be unique now. It's not going to be the same old thing now back to back. Okay. So we're going to, I got a membership. So $200 a month is quite a lot of money, but we're going to do it anyway for you guys. For me too, because, I just love working out. If I could just do this all day instead of my standard 9 to 5, then I would be quite happy. So, we have a hack press. I'm sorry, a hack squat. Notice how uh, the platform is higher than usual. Okay. And with these hack squats here, essentially it has a lot of resistance to it. So we couldn't do two plates like we usually do. So we did a 45 and a 25, and then dropped it down back to a 45 by itself, right? So you get that nice little deep stretch, hitting that bottom pause, and then from there you're just doing your two sets as regular as always, okay? And then moving on to some leg extensions, we try to do a full stack, but we didn't realize that it was more weight. So my standard gym has 240 pounds on a leg extension, but this one has more. So we tried doing 270. I was only able to do 4 good reps. And you feel that nice isolation and pump on your quadriceps. So we're going to rest for 2 minutes and then dropping the weight a lot because you still feel it. You still feel that pump. You still feel that soreness on your quadriceps on this heavier leg extension machine. I think these machines are called Life Fitness, so they have much more weight on them, much more resistance. It's different than the ones that we used to, right? Especially that the machines in my gym, not all of them have the weight sticker on them, so we don't know how much we're doing. But with these machines, okay, they're very great. And then we're moving on to some triceps. So here we're trying to do a two full body day type of workout. So 2 to 3 leg movements and then just still continuing the upper body. So we are doing the triceps here with the cables. All right, there was a person behind me, so I didn't want to bother them too much. But you see, the pump here is great. The triceps are pumping out. So every time I work my triceps, I do different versions. So the handles here, like you're extending them out, have one where it's underhand grip and then an overhead or like a pronated grip type of tricep workout. So 2 regular sets here. All right. You don't need too much weight because you're trying to focus on doing form. All right. And then just reaching full failure. And then here, of course, the upper back, some wide grip rows, just trying to secure that posterior deltoid development. So not too much weight. Okay. 35 pounds, I believe. I might be incorrect. But some wide grip rows, nice and slow as you see here, and then supersetting that with some reverse flies. All right. It's fun to do, and you see a lot of difference over the weeks when you do this type of movement, this type of superset for your upper back. And then resting for 2 minutes again, and then we're decreasing the weight just slightly, not too much, just to keep the intensity high since we only have 2 sets to work with. Still leaning forward, still putting the dumbbells under my legs, and then going straight into the reverse fly. Trying to go higher, but by then I already feel that soreness, but just forcing myself to do more and more reps here. And then I'm gonna take a break. And then 47.5 pounds here on the incline press. So I'm switching over since I feel like I have good bicep development. So doing them a single arm at a time with regular bicep curls and then regular hammer curls. And it looks cool to do. It's fun to do. It's fun. We are experimenting in different movements, so that's what we got. So, pushing yourself with the weight, it's always going to be something that you have to keep track of. And then decreasing the weight here to 40 pounds. All right, you feel that burn as you see. Forms are nice, the veins are there. It's all going good. So we are progressing. So our program actually works 3 days a week. Trying to get your steps in. Okay, 2 upper body days, one leg day, and that's all you need. Right? But of course, if you're busy, you can still do your 2 full body days, and then in between the days that you are working, try to work at home a little bit, get your steps in, okay? And then we're doing a skull crusher here, so kind of felt like the cable machine wasn't enough. And also, I haven't done these in a while, so why not do a flat bench skull crusher? Okay, so what I like to do, my elbows are extended at a 45 degree, and that's how it works for me personally. Just one set. And then I want to make my shoulders increase in width. So we're doing some lateral raises here, 30 pounds. Usually we used to do 35, but I feel like if I want to focus more on form, decrease the weight just slightly. So from 30 to 25, okay, as you see there, the shoulders are coming through, okay, and that's what we want for you guys as well. So 2 sets of lateral raises as much as we can, and then leaning with your elbows so that way you feel it more on your lateral deltoids. So here's how it looks leading with the elbows, okay? I feel like my arm should be more straighter, but that's fine. Okay, so we're doing just that. and then just reaching full failure since we're already sitting down, and then some forearm curls here. All right, you want to make sure that you're not swinging too much like I am, okay? But I feel like for me it works since I already have the strength to do it, especially with the heavy weight. And I do see the difference when I go up in weight with the exercises and I get stronger. And that's pretty much it for today's gym vlog. Hope you guys like it. Hit the thumbs up for the video. Hit the subscribe button. Catch you guys in the next one.